Okay guys, so I'm at the stove, so all I do is just put the cube steaks in here. And remember, these are only gonna fry on both sides for about 4 minutes apiece. No longer than that, because we're gonna put it in the oven. And you don't have to get the flour very all the way coated well, because we're just getting crust for the gravy. So you don't have to really coat it like you'll coat chicken or anything. But just get it in there. Now, allow this to cook for 4 minutes, and then I'm going to bring you back when I turn it over. Okay, I'm back, and it's been 4 minutes later, so I'm just going to flip it to the other side. And you see how I got the crust? That's all you want so that you can get some gravy, because I'm smothering it. So 4 minutes on this side, and then I'm going to fry up the rest of these, and then I'll come back for the next step. Okay guys, so I'm back. So right now I'm just going to, okay guys, I'm back. So now this is what it looked like once I fried them all up for 4 minutes a piece on each side. Like I told you guys, it was going to make the crust, and we just need that for the gravy. So since I got a lot of steak, I'm not going to make the gravy like I showed you guys in the oxtail video with the roux, because I want the gravy to come up all the way up, because I'm smothering it. So I'm going to do it another way for you guys so I could get this all covered. So right now I'm just going to go to my stove and start searing the mushrooms and the onions, and then we'll do the next part. Okay, so I just put the mushrooms in, and in the bottom of this pan I got a couple of the drippings from that cube steak in here. I'm going to make the gravy in here so that it can fill all the way to the top, so I can fit all my steak in. And then I'm going to put it in my baking dish. So right now I'm just going to put a little bit of pepper. And a little bit of salt on the mushrooms. Just to add a little additional flavor. So I want the gravy to be well flavored. So I'll let these cook up for a minute. Then I'm going to dump the onions in. And then I'll show you guys when I get back to do the gravy. Okay, so I'm back. So all I do now, just to get the gravy made, so I'm going to do it this way like I told you guys, because I got too much steak. So the bowl, in this bowl, in that bowl I have 2 tablespoons of flour, and I just filled it up with water. And then I just put a little bit of adobo seasoning and a little bit of seasoned salt, because I'm just flavoring the gravy. Basically, that's what it is. It's the gravy. And like I said, since I have so much steak, I have to do it this way. So you see how it's thickening? So I'm just going to start putting the pieces of the steak in here. And then I'm just going to fill it all the way up with the water. And then I'm going to let it get all the way to the top until the gravy is very thick. And then I'm going to put it in my baking pan. So I'll just start adding some more water in this right now. If you want, you could use beef broth too, but I don't use it because this steak is going to be already well flavored enough. The little crust granules that you guys see, that's helping to make the gravy also. So you guys see how much steak I had, so that's why I had to do it this way. And I just got one more. Now I'm just gonna fill the whole pot all the way to the top with water. And then I'll bring you guys back once it gravy so I can show you guys how it looked, and then I'm gonna let you see me dump it into this tray, because this makes exactly enough room for my baking dish to be exactly enough gravy that I like. It exactly fits my tray when I do it this way. Okay, so I'll bring you guys back once it gravied up so you can see it. Okay guys, so I'm back, and it took about 10 to 12 minutes for it to gravy up like this. Now I did go back and add one more tablespoon of flour, and then I just repeated the step and poured it over because I wanted it thick, because like I said, this is smothered. But the 2 tablespoons is enough for you guys unless you want it extra thick like that. So now all I'm gonna do is pour this over into my baking dish, and then I'm gonna cover it, and I'm gonna put it in the oven on 350 degrees for about an hour and 20 minutes. I'll let you guys know the exact time, and of course the exact measurements will be in the description. So I'll bring you guys back once it's finished. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I just poured it all over into this dish. And you guys see how I wanted it to come all the way to the top, and I just wanted it flooded with gravy. Is the reason why I had to do that way. If you don't want it this smothered, you could just do the roux on the stove, and it's not going to get you this much. So just cover it with aluminum foil and stick it in the oven. And like I said, it'll take about an hour to an hour and 10, 15, 20 minutes, no longer than that. And then I'll bring you guys back when I make the plate. Okay guys, I'm back, and this is the finished results. I already done went on and made this plate. I actually forgot to come back for a minute. But as you guys can see, what I made today, I made the macaroni and cheese with the green beans. And this is how thick I wanted the gravy. So it's up to you how much flour you want to put, but as you guys can see, I wanted it thick like that. And this steak is tender. You see, you can just, well, it's falling apart now already. But like I said, depending on how thick you want it is how much flour you want to do. But I smothered it. I wanted all this gravy like this today. So again, thanks for watching. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do. And I'll see you guys again with another recipe.